So you don't have an airless sprayer. You don't have an HVLP sprayer. You want to brush this with just a typical paintbrush. Get the paint on, make it look nice, like they always used to do, right? Before sprayers came on. So I want to show you how to do it quickly. Rather than talk, unless I need to, I'm just going to show you how to quickly paint this without wasting time. I have a 4-inch Purdy medium stiff paintbrush. This is high quality in the paint world. Okay. Bring them in. Bring the camera up here so they can see. Pay attention to how I do the corners. Pay attention to how I pull the paint from the left to the middle, right to the middle. That's done. Notice how I'm holding the brush. It's not like this, it's like this. Done. Now, take notice how I do the edges. That's important. You don't want paint dripping off of those edges. And that's where the paint collects. That part of the job is done. Artist brush, 1/2 inch. You want to go in your corners. You could use that brush, but it's going to tend to do the same issue. Put too much paint there. I'm just going in my corners. I'm removing the excess paint. And didn't I give it a minute for the paint to start pooling? Pooling, P-O-O-L-I-N-G. Just want you to make sure that you know what word I'm using. Do they see why I'm using this? Do you see that drip mark right there? Right in that corner? So I go in there, push up, pull down. Push up, pull down. As I move on to the next one, if I'm using a brush, I'm going to keep an eye out on it. I don't want anything dripping. I certainly don't want any dripping paint to dry. So, let's do the next one. They can see how I do the sides. Okay. I work right in the middle. Now I drag it up, drag it down. There's a reason for it. Okay. I'm not concerned about pooling now. Not too much. It's not going to dry yet. I just want to get that paint on there. I'm not a righty, but I'm switching to my right hand. Okay. Okay, now take advantage of the 4-inch brush. This is a little wasteful of paint, what I'm doing right now. Notice how I'm putting a lot more paint on this than I need. And that's why we use HVLP sprayers, to avoid the use of excessive paint and to save time. Now, if you just want to clean it up with the brush, now, this brush is only for the corners to get out the excess paint that necessarily gets trapped in there because of this 4-inch brush that we use for speed. We go right into the corner, pull down, pull down. Go into the corner, pull up, brush up your corners on the edges, on the outsides. All right, we're not adding paint, we're spreading the excess. Okay? Right into the corner, pull it all the way across. Corner, pull it all the way. You don't need an artist brush to do this. You can do this with a 1-inch or a 2-inch, something smaller than this. The reason why we have pooling paint is because of the 4-inch brush, but it gives us the speed. So I like to get it on, clean it up with this. That is how you paint your picture frame molding or wainscoting quickly. Thanks for watching.